Tappa, tappa, tappa. Tappa, tappa, tappa. I'm just stalling until people start watching. Hey everybody, for those of you watching, my name is Charlie and I'm a blogger for PowWows.com. And I'm here in San Francisco, California, and I am covering the Native Nations Rising demonstration here going on the West Coast. So as some of you guys probably know, today is a national demonstration for Indigenous people in this country. Not just in this country, but for the entire world. So I did a video about a minute ago and it cut out. Hey people again. Hey, did you guys miss me? I missed you guys. So I'm here in San Francisco, California. My name is Charlie. I'm a blogger for PowWows.com and I am streaming live. And we're gonna head over here to the federal building. We're gonna talk to some people. We're gonna see what's going on. You guys are gonna hear lots of points of views. You're gonna hear lots of opinions. Hey Murphy, good to see you back. So let me show you what I was looking at in just 1 second ago. So there goes the cops right there. See the cops just kind of hanging out the corner. All right. So this is my point of view. This is what I'm looking at. There goes a bus. We're in San Francisco, California. These buses are going to the North Bay. And right there in front of me, that is the federal building. This is one of the newest buildings in downtown San Francisco. This is where today's rally is going to be held. So for those of you guys watching, hi from San Francisco. Hey from the West Coast. Hey Michelle, how you doing? Hey Myron, what's up, Ran? Yes, thank you, Melissa. I'm glad I'm back too. I was on my iPod earlier, and I decided to use an iPhone with real cellular reception, so hopefully I'll stay on and I won't get cut out again. All right, so for those of you guys watching, hey, can I get some hearts? Throw me some hearts. My name is Charlie. I'm a blogger for PowWows.com. Hey, I saw a bunch of unhappy faces. What's up with that? What's up with that? This is the day of positivity and awareness. So I just want to see hearts and happy faces. But if we have some grumpies watching, that's cool too. I support you. Woo, grumpy people. All right, so let's come over here. Again, for those of you guys tuning in, my name is Charlie. I'm a blogger for PowWows.com. I'm one of Paul's contributors. If you guys don't know who the owner of PowWows.com, his name is Paul Gowder. And his website, which you're watching right now, is based out of South Carolina. So he has contributors. I'm one out here on the West Coast. He has a few more, and we'll be streaming for him, for you guys, on Native American events, PowWows, because this is PowWows.com. But this is a good one. And let me show you guys what I'm looking at right now. All right, there it is. I don't know if you guys can see that sign, but it says stand with the water protectors. And it looks like she needs a little help with her pole. All right, she's got it. So we're here in San Francisco, California. We're at the federal building. That's the federal building right there. It's got this really weird architectural design to it. It's supposed to be a really green building. The people who planned this building, they wanted their employees to walk. So there's an elevator on every other floor. So they have to use the stairs. So just a little bit of tidbit history about the building that you're looking at. Okay, below, these are today's water protectors. If you guys can see them. I'm just giving you guys a bird's eye view away from the folks, and we'll go over and talk to them in just a second. But I am going to be your live stream host for right now. My name is Charlie. Hi everybody. So I'm just getting settled in. Behind me is downtown San Francisco, way back there, if you guys can see that flag. It's in that direction. Just a little bit about myself. Most people know me as a Native American comedian. So I've been doing comedy for quite some time. Decided to be more involved. So a couple years ago, I approached PowWows.com, Paul, and I asked if I could blog for him, you know, because I wanted the people who follow PowWows.com to have an authentic Native American voice, someone, you know, who's indigenous, someone who's aware of the issues and involved. So, you know, it's working out. It's working out. I graduated from Haskell Indian Nations University, which is one of several Native American colleges here in the United States, the biggest, and that's in Lawrence, Kansas. I got my bachelor's in American Indian Studies in 2003. So, yeah, and that's when, after I graduated college, that's when I decided to do comedy. And that's how I ended up here, folks. All right, so let me turn the camera around. I think they got the flag up. Oh, let me say hi to some of the people watching. Hey, do you have a YouTube channel? Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. So go to youtube.com/funnynative. And I also have another one specifically just for PowWows stuff. I create video content for PowWows.com, so I have a specific YouTube page just for PowWows.com. So I have two YouTube channels, so you guys check those out because I'll be updating more PowWows stuff as the year progresses. And this is the beginning of PowWows season. So for those of you guys watching PowWows.com and for those of you guys involved in powwow culture, we have a really, really big powwow coming up later this month. It's going to be the Denver March powwow. When I say we, I'm speaking as an at-large person to the Native American community. And I'm going to head out to Colorado, which is a couple states over, and that's one of the biggest here in the country. And then the Gathering Nations is the biggest one in the United States. That one's in April, and it's basically the beginning of powwow season from here all the way to the end of the year. All right, so hi, April from North Carolina. Hi, Deborah. I'm so excited too. Hi, Karen. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Tina. Hi, David. David from Dixon. Woo! Yeah, Dixon, California or Dixon, Nevada. Hey, folks, if you're watching, tell me where you're from and I'll give you guys a shout out. Thank you, Sue. Sue said I'm handsome. I do. I have an adorable face. Look at that face. Who could say no to this face? Quite a few, in fact. All right. Hey, Adele. Adele, you have the name of one of my most favorite singers in the world. Mwah. Hey, Candace, Colorado girl. Woo! What's up, Lewis? From Taino community in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, Boricua, Bolena. Woohoo! That was a famous song back in the 90s. I don't know if you knew that. Hey, Bonnie. All right, so I'll do some more shout outs later. And let me just turn this thing around and show you guys what I'm looking at, all right? So we're here in San Francisco, California. Today is March 10th. We have a national demonstration going on in this country. It's called Native Nations Rising. So the big one, the big protest was in Washington, D.C. And we have a satellite demonstration going on over here in the West Coast. So these are some of the people in attendance right now. And people are starting to trickle in. This isn't supposed to start until 5 o'clock. So at 5 o'clock, we're going to have a quick rally. There's going to be a few speakers. And then whoever's here, they're going to march over to City Hall, which is about 4 or 5 blocks away. Hey, look, there goes some camera people right there. Look at that. They look professional. Those people look really professional with their cameras. This is sort of professional. All right. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Sue from Des Moines, Iowa. Yeah, the weather is pretty nice in San Francisco. I think it got up to like 73 today. So right now I'm just waiting for people to get here. And I'm going to walk around and talk to people and see what's up. Before I talk to people, I just want to give you guys some of my own thoughts and ideas about what's going on in the current state of affairs for Native Americans on this land. I did mention earlier that I did graduate with a bachelor's degree in American Indian Studies from Haskell. So I'm aware of a lot of issues facing Native Americans, past, present, and maybe the future. Now, one of the biggest questions that I have in my brain that keeps going off is like, well, with Donald Trump as our president, what's going to happen? What's next? So with that question in mind, let me back up a little further. Now, this whole thing ignited last year with the Dakota Access Pipeline issue. For those of you guys who are following the Dakota Access Pipeline, originally they were supposed to go through Bismarck, but they moved their pipeline downriver, across the Missouri, right over the Standing Rock Sioux Reservation. The Standing Rock Sioux do not want the pipeline there, because should the pipeline break, that pipeline could contaminate all the water for their community and everybody downstream. So the people in Bismarck, that's the reason why they moved the pipeline down south, is so that in case the pipeline does rupture, it wouldn't affect their drinking water. So their idea, let's move it down south and let them deal with it. So the people living south of Bismarck, they are dealing with it, and they created a worldwide movement, which you guys are all aware. Can I get some what's? Any of you guys feel like goosebumps or get the chills as I'm talking about that? Yeah, worldwide movement. So people all over the world, they know now about the issues facing the Standing Rock Sioux in North Dakota. So how I'm personally involved, as a blogger for PowWows.com, you know, I stay up on the events and the issues in my community and around other states. So back in April, I saw some info being passed around, and it was the youth of the Standing Rock Sioux, and they made some YouTube videos, and you know, they were like, you know, we're worried about our water. So they made this incredible platform. They're like, you guys, we need help. So they put out a call for help, and people responded and slowly started trickling into North Dakota, and eventually what would become you know, the nation of all nations. And somebody's feeling me. This is weird. I was in my zone. Let's look at this. Hi, who are you?
I'm Austin.
Come closer, Austin. Austin, can you tell me who you are, who you're filming for, and how does this issue concern you?
I'm Austin, and I got here because we wanted to go out and meet people on camera today.
Oh, okay.
And
are you with the media or news group?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're just. I just bought this nice camera. I want to put it to use.
Oh, okay, cool.
And we're just learning how people got to where they are at this moment.
Same here. I'm just doing the setup right now, and I'm just like doing all the like how we got to this point. So back on me.
Do it.
All right. So in all fairness, you explained yourself. My name is Charlie. I'm a blogger for PowWows.com, and I'm here live streaming for for people all over the United States and the world. So right now we got about 70 people watching. They got about 650,000 subscribers on their Facebook page. So this will be available for replay later. Is there anything you want to say to the people out there in the world?
You're watching the best live stream. Stay tuned in. Don't turn it off.
No, I mean about the issue.
Yeah, it's terrible, and we're only going backwards. It's a bummer.
That's cool. Right on. Do you guys have anything to say about what's going on today?
Austin speaks for all of us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right on. All right, thank you. All right. So that was one group. It looks like they're here for personal. The reason why I asked if those people were media, we got cops at the corner. So, you know, if we have the local authorities here, we're going to have several news outlets here recording and journaling the event. So me being one of them, representing PowWows.com for you guys. Whoa, did you guys hear that? All right, so where was I? I was talking about the Standing Rock Sioux and how they put out a call. Their youth put out a call. People responded, and they created a little community out on the Cannonball Ranch on LaDonna's land, and it became a local movement, a national movement, a worldwide movement. And I mentioned earlier how I became personally affected. I felt the call, like many people. So I mean, all these people in these different Indian tribes, this is my community. Now, before Columbus got here, before any of the Europeans decided to settle on this continent, there were roughly more than 1,000 tribes. All the 1,000 tribes on this continent, in the middle, the north, and the south. We all spoke different languages. We all lived in different regions, but we shared a common religion. So that was the common denominator right there. So, as the Europeans settled on this land, they colonized us, and we all began to share a similar story. And if you're any one of the tribes on this continent, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The loss of language, culture, survival, so that we can be here today and, you know, just keep living. So I'm going to say sometime in August, for me, because I love Native people, I love all my Native people out there, I felt the call to go to North Dakota. So I made plans. I brought my mom. I brought my backup. So we went to North Dakota, and it was awesome. I mean, it was just the feeling of being around those people in camp. I mean, so many positive people, good feelings, and it was like a real general sense of community. I mean, just even though those people from all over the world, those people came in, and you just felt that sense of family. So that's the energy they created, and it was amazing. Hi, how are you? All right, I'm starting to see local people around. So we got there right after the private security started using the dogs and the mates. We got there on September 9th when the federal judge, they put down their ruling and decided to deny the easement. Well, not deny the easement, but the federal judge at the time, what did he do? The tribe asked for an injunction, and the judge denied it. So that was a major point. And then as the months progressed up in North Dakota, it kept getting nasty and nasty. And around Thanksgiving, I think you guys all remember those images with the police force using the water cannon and the sound. I mean, it just got really ugly. And during the whole time, people here in this country, all the tribes and all of our supporters, we were, you know, calling, emailing, trying to get the word to Obama to stop the pipeline, and nothing. So he had to be tracked down halfway around the world. And this is what it means to be indigenous on this planet. Even though we're here on this continent, there are other indigenous people all over the world. And when Obama was in Southeast Asia, I believe he was in Thailand, some Southeast Asian indigenous people, they got to ask a question. They said, Obama, what are you doing to stop the pipeline in your home country? And he was like, So shout out to our indigenous friends and family all the way out there in Southeast Asia. So, I mean, that felt really good. And, you know, this movement has really brought a lot of us together because, you know, we all live on the same planet and we need to take care of it. So that's what it's coming down to. So this is one of the cornerstone issues of blocking that pipeline. And Obama, as you guys all know, he stopped the pipeline, and he let everybody know. He was like, I'm going to be in office for like another 60 days. You know, if Trump wins, it's going to be a different story. And once you know, Trump won, and immediately within his first 100 days of office, he decided to okay not only the Dakota Access Pipeline, but also the Keystone Pipeline. Talk about setting us back. So we're here. It's March 10th, and we're still at the beginning of Trump's administration, and it's not looking good. It's not really looking good. But what that means for us is, you know, we're going to continue to fight. We're going to continue to be here. We're going to continue to stand up and, you know, do what's right, not only for our communities, but for the earth. Now, earlier when I started this segment, I said there was a question in my head about there's something that kept nagging me, like, well, what's the bigger picture? I mean, where is this going? So with Donald Trump being the president right now, it's not looking good. How him being our president, it could also affect our tribal sovereignty. Sovereignty, if you guys aren't familiar with that word, basically means the 500 plus federally recognized tribes on this within this federal jurisdiction called the United States. We have a state-to-state relationship with our government, so we're just like the state of Nevada, the state of Idaho, and so on. So what it means is, you know, all we need is one bad president to end it all. Most people don't know this, but we have a special trust relationship with the United States. So I don't think you guys understand that, because most of you guys aren't Native. We have treaties with the United States, and those are, we when we're born, those responsibilities are passed down to the generations. So those treaties were signed a long time ago, And in exchange for the people, these Europeans, when they came here, in exchange for us, to be here, give up the land, we signed these treaties. So along the way, there's been many ups and downs. We've had the termination era, which was not too long ago, and tribes were being their federal recognition was taken away, and a lot of tribes were like no longer recognized as like, you're not from here. So we're in the self-determination period right now, where a lot of the tribes are doing for themselves, and we've worked up to a lot. We have a lot. We fought for a lot. We have Indian gaming is a big thing. Oh, hold on, you guys. There's a big fire engine behind me. Indian gaming. The reason why we have Indian gaming is because we're. Oh, hold on, you guys. San Francisco, you guys. Hold on. Right there. Damn. Gotta be loud. Gotta be loud. All right, so getting back to my little spiel. I'm wrapping this all up, by the way. So the reason why we have Indian gaming, we're considering sovereign nations. So, basically, we wrote the loopholes. Another thing that most people don't know is that the United States Constitution is based on the Iroquois Confederacy. So when the Europeans came over and they created their document of independence, they didn't want to base it off where they were coming from. So they looked at the people here on this continent, the indigenous people, and so they looked at the Iroquois Confederacy, and they took parts, and that's how they established the government. So for all the people out there watching who are American, your livelihoods, everything that you were raised on, it's from indigenous people. Look at that thumb right there. So all the people out there who are non-native, you guys have to thank my ancestors who are from this land. So you guys live and breathe our politics and our values, because that's what American politics is based on. Hell yeah, can I get some hearts? Can I get some hearts? All right, so let me wrap it up. Donald Trump is our president, and we have a trust relationship with the United States, and all it takes is one president to end the trust, and then we're in limbo, and then what happens? So the Standing Rock issue, we want to stop the pipeline, but it's sort of open doors now. Like, where is this going to go? I mean, how else could this affect Native people? And we all know Trump doesn't like Native American casinos, because remember when he had a casino and it went bankrupt because he was in direct competition with that. But this was back in the 1990s. I wrote a blog about this for those of you guys watching, and it was called "Why Donald Trump is Bad for Indian Country." Any of you guys remember that blog? It was a good one. All right, so that's what I'm scared for. So that's why I'm here. So of course I'm here for the Standing Rock Sioux, the Shetishikoi, all of our Native people, not just here on this continent, but all over the world. Hey, all right, I got 60 people watching. For those of you guys who are just tuning in, my name is Charlie. I'm a blogger for PowWows.com. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. We're here in San Francisco, California. It's a national demonstration day going on around the country. Native Nations Rising. So this is the demonstration here going on in San Francisco. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at right now. We got people over here. We got people over there. Looks like some people are lining for sage. Right on. Hi. Thank you. I just got handed a document. That's what it says. So those of you got time to read it. Turning pain into power. All right. So I'm gonna go around and talk to people. So really, I was stalling for the past 20 minutes. I just wanted to give people a chance to get here. Hi. Is anybody interested in being interviewed for PowWows.com? Just give your thoughts on what you're feeling, why you're here. No. Okay. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna turn it around. I was gonna say it's kind of weird if people don't want to say they're at a demonstration, but here we are. Let's talk to a lady right now who's at the Native Nations demonstration here in San Francisco, California. All right. So if you could just say who you are, where you're from, why you're here.
My name's Debbie Hamalski, and I'm here because I should be. Basically, I live in the city of San Francisco. I was a cancer nurse for my entire career. I care about healthcare. I care about the environment. I am preciously grateful to the water protectors for teaching me everything they've taught me. And at minimum, I can be standing with them and keep on learning.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very much. That was awesome. That was great. All right, so we're gonna move around. We're gonna talk to a lot of people who are here. So some people are camera shy, so even though there's quite a few people here, I'm gonna try and see who I can get into talking to you guys. Right now, we're gonna pass, or I'm gonna pass by the banners in front of you. Right on. Woo! All right. Hi, Bonnie Jackson. A lot of us were raised outside the reservation and were denied the opportunity to learn and keep the knowledge. Oh, hey Lisa, I'm reading your comments. Right on. You know, even though a lot of us were raised off the racing, you have to go seek it out. So if you, if you want to learn, if you want to further your education about Native American people, it's there. You just have to go seek it out. For right now, we're just looking at all the banners. That's a good one. No colonialism. All right. Check the mother. That's awesome. I hope you guys are screenshotting any of this. Here we go. That's pretty cool. All right. There's a good one right here. Native Nations Rise. Yeah. So that's why we're here. All right. So let's talk to some of these people around here. It looks like these are the safety monitors. They're gathering right over here. So there's going to be the main contingent, and these guys are going to be on the sidelines. So let me see if I can find some of the organizers. Do you know who any of the organizers are?
Yeah. Here's one.
Okay.
There's one that just left.
All right. All right.
There's one with a megaphone.
Okay. All right, cool. What's your name? Izzy?
Okay.
Izzy? Hey, Izzy, do you have a second?
Second.
When you have, I'm live streaming for PowWows.com. So if you could just say hi. If you could just tell the people watching what your name, tribe, and tribal affiliation, what's going on, any message you want to say to people.
Hi, I'm Isabella Zizi. I am Northern Cheyenne, Arikara, and Muskogee Creek. We're here outside of the San Francisco Federal Building on 7th and Mission. I'm one of the youngest members of Idle No More SF Bay. And right now we are gathering up for a short rally here in front of the Federal Building. And you're welcome to join us. And if you can't join us here right now, you could also meet us at City Hall at 6 p.m. What this is the Native Nations Rise March in solidarity with those who are in DC. So this is a San Francisco one. And we're going to have different lineups of speakers, awesome people, Indigenous California natives, telling us about their issues and to see what we can do to support them as well. So yeah, more information. If you want to follow up with Idle No More SFA, we do have a Facebook. So just join us, and I gotta go.
Excuse me, I need her. I would like to have our monitor circle have a show.
All right. So we got one of the main organizers. That was awesome, you guys.
Here's money.
So let's move around, talk to any more.
I want you to be in it.
Are there any more organizers here? Or
Yes.
any more speakers?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention that the International Indigenous Treaty Council is also a sponsor for this march, and so I can refer you to Rochelle. She's somewhere around here, but if I find her, I'll let you know.
Yes. Point.
Yeah.
Use your lips.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Cool. Thank you, Isabel.
You know where Patricia
All right.
doing?
This is for PowWows.com. So I'm live streaming.
And how about
Who are you? Are you?
I'm doing a podcast on climate change activists.
Okay.
And this one is about elder activists, so I'm following the 1,000 Grannies around.
Oh.
I am 1,000 grandma.
Okay.
As am I.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wait. You're moving too fast.
Amanda, there's a whole group of us.
Okay. So, could you speak to the PowWows.com community, people who are watching, what your group is about, how they came to be, and why they're here supporting this demonstration?
1,000 Grandmothers came about inspired by a song by Holly Near, who wrote an anti-war song about 1,000 grandmother enfolding young men in a war zone in their loving arms. And we worked with some grandmothers at Standing Rock who set up a teepee there for the grandmothers at Standing Rock. And many of us who physically were unable to go to Standing Rock sent our pictures that were laminated and put on poles around the teepee to have our presence there. So there are a number of chapters of 1,000 Grandmothers around the country. I work with the East Bay, California chapter. And there are a number of us here today and have been at the different, particularly Idle No More events that have been happening here.
Well, cool. Thank you guys for being here. All right, and you can watch the replay on PowWows.com. It's go into Facebook and look for their
PowWows.com.
PowWows.com. PowWows.com.
Cool.
Look for the PowWows.com page on Facebook. Yeah.
Got it. Great.
All right, thanks guys. Appreciate that.
Okay, so here you go.
One day effort is not a straight day.
All right.
Shutdown will put them on their knees and put California in charge.
All right. So there's a guy speaking in behind me, but I don't know who he's repping. So for the people watching, I'm trying to interview the organizers of this event because those are the issues and the platforms that why is everyone's here. So a lot of people are coming into this movement, and they're bringing in different groups. And as you heard earlier, the Idle No More Bay Area group, they're the ones putting on this event. Also, the International Treaty Council, sorry about that, they're putting on this event too. So we have lots of groups, lots of nonprofits coming in, and it's interesting to see how people are affiliating themselves with the movement that's going on right now. Let's try to talk to some people. Hi, are you camera shy by any chance? No. Okay.
I'm just taking pictures.
All right. Can I interview you really fast? This is for PowWows.com.
Okay.
So just say your name, your tribe, any affiliation with anything, and why you're here.
Yeah, my name is Autumn Harry, and I'm from the Puma Lake Paiute tribe in northern Nevada, just north of Reno. So I drove the 4 hours to get here. I think I wasn't able to make it to Washington, D.C., so I wanted to still be able to march here in San Francisco. And where I come from, our water is everything to us, and it represents our identity as Numu, as Paiute people. So that's why I'm here today.
Numa.
Yeah. So I'm just excited to be here, and it's really good to see so many people out here who are supporting the cause.
Right on. All right, well, thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Right on. All right, so let's move on down, talk to some cool people. It looks like they're burning something right now.
Still got me, all right? Yeah, all right.
All right. Hi, how are you? All right, so we got people that have traveled a distance to be with us here in San Francisco on March 10th. We got a few people that have traveled far away. Hey, Bonnie, what's he saying? What's who saying? Me? The next event, hey Bonnie, since you're the only one leaving comments, the next event that I'm going to be live streaming for is going to be the Denver March POW, so that's going to be a good one. But for right now, I'm here in San Francisco, California. It's a national demonstration going on around the entire country. Native Nations Rising. The big one is going on right now in Washington, D.C. So all of our community bigs are out there, and you just have to, you know, check out any of their Facebook pages, and they're all live streaming. Dallas Goldtooth being one of them. Candy Mossett, she's another big one. Indigenous Media Rising, Myron Dewey, Prolific, the rapper. So these are all the people that I follow on Facebook, and their pages are open to the public. So if you guys want the updates on what they're doing and what's going on the other side of the country, check them out. But for right now, we're on the West Coast, and let's check it out. I hear some people talking. All right, so it looks like people are getting organized. This is pretty cool. Hey, can I see your sign? All right. Awesome. Would you mind doing an interview for PowWows.com?
Sure.
All right, so you just say your name, your tribe, what you're doing here, any thoughts and feelings you have to say to people watching?
So my name's Nicolita Jean. I'm Navajo from the Navajo Nation. I currently live in Northern California with my 2 kids. I'm passionate about the American Indian movement and our cause today, and I'm supporting everyone that believes in our children's future. I recently participated in the Long Walk, so just supporting my brothers and sisters. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right. All right, so we got people around. A lot of people drove in, and here's another good one. So it looks like we have another organizer, and you guys, good one. All right, so how are you doing?
Wonderful, thank you.
All right, so this is for PowWows.com. I'm live streaming, so people are watching from all over the country, and you can watch the replay later on. Just go to PowWows.com page on Facebook. It'll be there. If you could just please introduce yourself, say who you are, any tribal affiliation, what's going on.
Great. Hi, my name's Rochelle Diver. I'm Anishinaabe. I'm a member of Fond du Lac Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa, northern Minnesota. I'm here representing International Indian Treaty Council. I'm one of the organizers here. I was honored to assist with the activities today. We're all in this struggle together for our treaty rights for water. Minnesota, we're heavily plagued by contamination from mining companies. We've got the Enbridge extension running right under Fond du Lac Nation, and they are looking to extend that even further. We're fighting that up north there. We're fighting copper and nickel mines that are putting sulfides into the water, that are killing our traditional food, our wild rice. So we're here today, Bay Area Native community standing up. Let us be heard. We're so happy to take to the streets to assist in this, and yeah, we're just happy to be here.
What do you have any speakers planned? Who are they?
Yeah, sure. So we've got a couple people that are assisting with the organizing. We've got a long-time International Indian Treaty Council former staff member and affiliate, Morningstar Gali, is on the bill. We're very happy to have her here. We've got a lot of people out in Washington, D.C. today, which is fantastic. So we're trying to fill the gaps, but yeah, a long line of speakers. I'll be touching on international mechanisms to protect our treaty rights. The International Indian Treaty Council was founded in 1974 in Standing Rock, South Dakota. Over 99 indigenous nations were present. Talking about this exact thing, violation of treaty rights, and here we are in 2017. How far have we come? It seems like we're almost going backwards in time when we're seeing what's happening there in Standing Rock. So, and we hope to talk today about the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples and where we stand under international law. We are sovereign nations, and we are acknowledged as such under international law, and that's the premise that we access the United Nations as sovereign nations, nations to nation. We sign treaties, we want our rights upheld. These are inherent rights, these are not rights that we're asking for.
Bye, I'm going this way, okay?
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Right on.
Oh, I can't give you my business.
Cool. Yeah.
Are you here in San Francisco?
I'm from here. I live here. Yeah, you might see me down the street. All right, Rochelle, appreciate that. Wonderful words. Thank you very much. Hi, how are you? Are you feel comfortable about why you're here?
Not right now.
No,
Sorry.
not right now. Okay, that's fine. lot of shy people here who are not comfortable being on camera, and that's fine. So my goal is to move around, talk to people, find out how this issue affects them. Why they're here? Even though people aren't comfortable speaking on camera, that's fine. We know, in their heart, they're here for the right reasons. And maybe they'll express it through another form. Maybe like they'll leave a status update, with the fist bump that says, Standing Rock Sue. All right, so let's keep on moving around. All right, man, there's a lot of people here. All right, so I'm going to show you guys what I'm. Pretty cool. Hi, how are you guys? Are you guys available for an interview by any chance?
Sure.
All right. So, who wants to go first? All right. Camera's on you. So this is for PowWows.com. People are watching from all over the country. You can watch the replay later on the Facebook page for PowWows.com. You just say your name, any tribal affiliation, why are you here, what's going on?
Hi, my name is Tere. My family is from Mexico. I'm here representing the Mexica Nation, and I'm from San Francisco, and I'm here because I'm in support with the Native Nations March, in protection of Mother Earth, in protection of our waters, in solidarity with Standing Rock, in solidarity with all indigenous peoples of the Americas who are fighting to protect their natural resources and their relationship with Mother Earth and sacred waters. That's cool, that was it.
All right. All right, how about you?
Hi, my name is Reina Tello. I'm from San Francisco. I'm of Mexican descent. I'm here to stand in solidarity with Standing Rock and anyone who's protecting Mother Earth, because we only have one Mother Earth. Thank you.
Thank you very much, appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, so we got our indigenous people here. Now, for those of you guys watching, you guys got to remember that when the Europeans came, I mentioned earlier, there were 1,000 tribes here. The Spanish came up through the south, and they colonized the people who are now known as Mexicans, Guatemalans, Costa Ricans, all the Central American tribes. The English and the French, as you guys know, we all know that, they came in from the east side, and they started colonizing the indigenous people on the up northeast side. Okay, so look like there's movements. Let's check it out.
Everybody just round up right here. Thank you so much. Do I have everyone's attention? Say, when I say Maniwachoni, you say water is life. Maniwachoni! Water is life! Maniwachoni! Water is life! Maniwachoni! Water is life! Beautiful. So my name, if you guys are wondering, I'm Isabella Zizi. I am Northern Cheyenne, Arikara, and Muskogee Creek. I am one of the youngest members of Idle No More SFA, and helped organize this big action today along with the International Indigenous Treaty Council. So we're going to start with Hank Herrera. He is going to be our Aloni prayer. And actually, before we start the prayer, I kind of want to give you guys some protocols. I ask that we do not record, we do not take pictures when there is prayer, when there is traditional music going on, okay? Please do not record or take pictures of the traditional songs or the prayers that is going on. We do have monitors that are around and vest, and if you have any questions, just go to them. And then if you see me, if you recognize me, come to me if there's any other questions. And we're going to have this huge lineup, and just be prepared with what's going to go on. And also, everyone who has the art, who has the banners with the blue sticks and the very tall ones in the back, please do not take any of those home. We need those to come back to us. So if you're going to go home, please pass it on to someone else. And if you stay until the end, we ask you to please, in a proper way, to put it all in a pile together, and we will have a place for you to put that along. So again, please do not take the art, please do not take pictures or record when there is prayer or where there is songs. Thank you.
folks, that means I gotta wrap it up. All right, so you guys, the march is gonna start in just a couple seconds. They're gonna bring out some people who are indigenous to the area, the Ohlone. They're gonna do the opening prayer. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Adios.